Alright, y'all. So, for this video, I'm going to be showing y'all, not meta teams, but the meta units that you are going to want to bring and that you can use if you don't have other ones. Just in case, I'm going to go over a whole bunch of them. And, like, what kind of builds you want to have on them. But, if y'all want to see completely done teams, you can join my Discord. Well, me and my friends' Discords. It'll be in the description. If you all join the guild and you are in the Discord, if you let me know, I will update your role, and you'll be able to see the full done leaderboard teams in a channel that we and other people in the server have used and made to get on the leaderboards. So yeah, we have 32 people, so 18 slots left for people to join. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the video. All right. So the first unit I'm gonna go over is Shanks. Shanks has some good passives where he inflicts stuns for 3 seconds, but also enemies that are further away, they get stunned up to 100% longer, and the stun cooldown is up to 100% longer. So like it's a good trade-off. Really good, because if you didn't know, you're supposed to run full crowd controls for infinite leaderboards now, but he stuns for 6 seconds. I extended that pretty long. But next character, we're gonna go with what's his name? Enlightened God. I don't have him leveled up or evolved because I have someone else that runs him when we do leaderboards. But he has a passive where he lowers SPA. Sorry, bro. My friends are talking in the Discord. Y'all can't hear them, but I can. And they're talking about crazy stuff, random stuff. But he's also really good. Another one is Itachi. Don't mind the two rulers. I went for Astral on both of them and got ruler early on both. But he does something called confusion, and I think he also might slow and time snail. So he's really good. Time snail. And then he also confuses. I don't know what passive it is. He can also stun. Here. Every 4 attacks, stun for 2, or confuses for 2 seconds. Which, if you didn't know, confusion makes the enemies walk backwards. And yeah, that's really good for when you need crowd control. Another very viable, and I mean, like, this dude's not replaceable at like all. Is Madara. Madara is very good. A very good support. Oh. He also does confusion. And like I said, confusion is a very viable thing. But Madara is very needed. Yeah. And that's literally it about him. You don't even have to have him evolved. You literally just have to have him and he'll confuse. That's it. Next dude is, we're gonna go over Magma Admiral Akainu. He does the same thing as everyone else. He confuses. But his is for 4 seconds, so his is actually 2 times longer than all the other dudes we've just seen. Now, his is different, though, and is a little more inconsistent than all the other ones, but he is still pretty good. Now, I'm gonna go over Hades. I think his name is Underworld God in this game. Yep. He's a pretty good stun. Yeah. So when reaching the damage cap, so after you hit 20 times, he will reach a damage cap, and then it'll then stun for 3 seconds to attack the enemies. So if you didn't know, again, crowd controls, you need that, and he fits perfectly into that thingy because he has a very fast SPA. So it ends up working out in the end, and he hits fast either way. Alright, y'all. So now, I'm going to go into more units. My bad, I had to take a little break. My voice was getting a little tired there. Now we're going to go to Poseidon. I don't know what his name is in this game. Water. Yeah, water. I guess it's just Water God. I don't think you can't see his passive that he does, because I don't have him evoed, but I believe he time snails. I will put a screenshot on the screen now of all his passives from the wiki. All right. And now on to the next character is Adam. First maybe? Yeah, first human. Okay. So passive. I don't remember which one you're supposed to use, but you're supposed to use one of these. But you're supposed to, okay. Don't know which passive you're supposed to use of this, but you're supposed to use one of them. If I can remember, then I'll tell you, but I can't remember. All right, now we're gonna go on to Goku Black. Now you're supposed to use this dude Ruler. By the way, all traits that I've shown are all as seen, except Buddha is eternal. And Poseidon is also astral. So, other than that, everything else is as seen, or Shanks can also have astral. But now we're on to Goku Black. I can't show you what exactly these passives do because he's a universal. But you want to use the middle path to 5 and the bottom one to 2. That'll put him onto a support thingy. Yeah. Then we got Luffy. I also can't show his stuff. Because he's a universal. But you want to use 2 and 5. So he's on Joy Boy. And once he's on Joy Boy, he does a very good stun. Like probably like one of the better stuns in the game. Overall. And he also just buffs everyone around him. So, very good. Very much recommend him. Okay. Now, obviously, this is a very obvious unit to use. But you want an idol. You want to have it on range. For obvious reasons. You want to have Artificer, then you just want to have buff potency on everything else. That's it. Okay. And then we're going to go to Ragna. I don't remember what his name is in this game. So I'm just gonna, actually I do know what it is. I lied. Here he is. I don't even have a max etherealize because I don't use him. But you want to get his, exclusive relic. And he just freezes. He's a nice character. Most ice characters are gonna freeze. Okay. Next character. Y'all might think this is crazy, but Mighty Roach. Believe it or not, he is a very meta slow. Yeah, I'm in. He just does really good slow. I'm not gonna read all that because it's already gonna be a longer video, and I don't really want to do that. But yeah. By the way, I have this just all on a Google Doc that I thought of before I made the video. But next character is Gojo. If you don't know what Gojo does, Gojo has a 50% chance to time stop due to his crit rate. It's locked at 50%. And if he crits, then what's it called? It time stops. But he also has something where if he enters range, or if enemies enter range, he also 40% slows for 5 seconds, which is actually really good. It might not seem crazy because it's only for 5 seconds, but it actually helps on the later rounds. Now, he also has an ability that time stops for 30 seconds to all enemies in range, okay? Also, he has something where if he hits a time stop unit, he does 3x his damage. He also has a passive where if an enemy walks into range, it'll pull said character to where the closest spot on the track is to him. It is really good, believe it or not, even though you would think it would be bad because it pulls, but it actually helps for like a split second, keeping the characters in a spot where they can all be hit at one time. Okay. Next character we're gonna do is Sasuke. He's just a really good stun. I don't have him evolved, as you can see, but that's what he does. Esdeath, I don't have Esdeath, but you would think what she is. That's what she is. She's a freeze. Next is Dante. He is a very good stun. I think his name's Devil Hunter. Yeah. This guy is a very good stun. I don't know. I forget which one you're supposed to use, so I don't know what the passive is, but one of his things makes it that he has a really good stun. I don't think he's really replaceable. You kind of have to have him. Same with this dude. Believe it or not, you have to keep him on what you place on. He time stops stunned enemies. So if he hits a stunned enemy, which you have a lot of stuns due to the teams, that is what you want to use. Is this guy, because he again time stops stunned enemies, which is a very good effect actually. And I don't remember exactly what path it is, but it is one of them. You're gonna have to read the passives. Next is, hold on. I didn't write him down. Where is he? Oh, Fern. Bring Fern for stun. She's a character that you can replace people with. Mochi is also someone that you can replace people with. Bring another Madara. That's another replacement. Nurse Father 2, I also think can be a replacement. Don't quote me on that though. I think she can be if you have her built. Fern can be a replacement for stun, but yeah. But then also you want to have someone bring Fern too. Igris, Shadow Commander. You want Astral in this guy? I just have Roller because I built a Sung Jin Woo team not that long ago, just to have it. But he is a good stun, I believe. Yeah. Maybe not. Wait, where's it at? I don't remember where it is. But he does something good. I don't know why you're supposed to bring him. I honestly don't know. That was someone else on the server that recommended. Shout out the server, join the server, and join the guild if you want to see full done leaderboard teams. Okay, this might be random. I don't have him, but you want to use Queen Shi Huang. I don't know what he does. I don't know what thing you're supposed to put him on. I just know that some people use him, and you can use him. Another one is Whitebeard. He is a good... Oh, I don't know his name, I guess. What? I'll just go down next to this. But he is a good unit. A very, very, very good stun. He applies stun for 3 seconds. And then he has a ability where he applies stun, and then he just applies stun for 4 damage every follow-up attack. And then when a boss enters range, apply stun 4 seconds. On crit, he also slows. So yeah, he just has a really good stun. He's very viable towards endgame. And yeah. Who else? My bad. I know there's other characters. I just didn't write them all down. Let me see if I can find anyone else. I actually think I covered majority of the crowd controls in the game. Trunks. Actually, Trunks confuses. If you couldn't tell, a lot of the characters do confuse and stun, and confuse is very good. He also slows, and he can't be stunned, which is a very useful thing, believe it or not. Yep. Let me look. Oh, Subject Woo can also be brought. Another replacement for someone. Yeah. Also, for Luffy, by the way, you don't want Ruler. I just showed that one because it was the first one I seen. You want dual list, so make sure you've seen that. Someone named Aladdin is also good. I think it's I don't remember what his name is in game, and I don't own him, so I don't know 100%. But I believe it is a dude named Tai Yang. I think it's this dude. I believe he's pretty good, and he can be a replacement for stuff too. Alright, so that's gonna be all I have to show. By the way, that's not it. For literally every character, whether I had it or not, you're supposed to have range and SPA. Kinda unironically mix it with 67 and then the rest into it, so like 22 into SPA kinda, or 32 or something like that. But that's what you want to do. Have all range, some SPA. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you found this video helpful. This is kind of the meta for like every leaderboard. Not like I didn't build the teams for you. You still have to build the teams, build the units with the relics and all stuff like that. But I did show meta characters. Yep, I hope this all helped you out, and I'll see you all in the next one. I just want to say thanks for watching. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one.
Seem longer as life gets shorter. We know sex, drugs, money, all